Will camouflage be available, and what effect will it have on the game?
Yes, we are going to have camouflage in World of Warships. And yes, it will play a role in our game, especially in visibility of ships. I can't share more info about it as of right now. We're in the research and decision-making stage, so it may depend on ship classes and maps. You'll see everything after release.
How will CVs increase in power through the tiers?
Everyone is interested in high-tier aircraft carriers. How are they going to look and how they'll be balanced? As the main power of a carrier is the planes which are on it. Take the Japanese Zero and the US Hellcat as examples. Are they equal or not? And even if they're not equal, the primary importance for carriers is the size of its grouping. How many planes can take off and hit the enemy? So, there's a lot of room for balance. Also, our players will see some historical surprises. For example, the Japanese carrier Shiano is built based on the battleship Yamato. So just imagine a carrier with the armor of a battleship. Yes, its airline grouping is smaller, but it can attack like other ships as it has good armor that is not typical for an aircraft carrier.
Can ricochets off the deck hit other modules or crew after the bounce?
Yes, ricochets will be able to deal damage after bouncing. I should clarify that we're talking about AP shells, since HE shells cannot ricochet, as they explode as soon as they hit the target. They don't deal damage when the target is hit, but only when it penetrates the armor. So the shells will slow down when they hit the armor, go through some armor space, and only after that explode inside. When a ricochet happens, a shell bounces off and flies in different directions. In fact, the shell can destroy several targets on its way. As an example, it can hit an AA gun and destroy it, ricochet off the deck, then penetrate and destroy an AA command center, which is behind it. So yes, it can.
Will crew experience affect a CV's plane's performance?
As we all know, in World of Warships, players are going to have 4 classes of aviation: scouts, interceptors, bombardiers, and torpedo bombers. Each class will have its own unique features, which will help them perform their duties effectively. If a player chooses a battleship or a cruiser, they will only have scouts. But if a player chooses a carrier, he will have all the classes and can choose any of them. Planes can be developed, and development will affect the gameplay. It will be affected by 2 parameters: plane level and crew experience level. So, the more experience the crew has, the better planes will be performing during battle.
Will there be a historical battle campaign mode?
The World of Warships development team is now working intently on gameplay. We do have some thoughts about how to diversify the game and how to add new game modes, but it's too early to talk about them, as their design can change. Stay tuned.